What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I'd ask if you'll please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rage Rants TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels make some noise. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on the Deshaun Watson situation right now as it stands today. Let's speak on it. Now, it goes without saying, Deshaun Watson is a generational quarterback, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, top 5 quarterback in the league, future MVP of the league if he can stay healthy. Led the league in passing this year. I could go on and on about how great Deshaun Watson is, future Hall of Famer, Houston Houdini. I can go on and on all day about Deshaun Watson, his accolades on and off the field, all that he has to accomplish, the greatness that he has in him. I can go on and on all day about that. However, with his current situation with the Houston Texans, I believe that Deshaun Watson has what the old folks would like to say back in the day, has put himself behind the 8 ball. Here's why I say that. We all know that Deshaun Watson wants out of Houston. He's asked for a trade. And here's why I believe that that's a bad idea. For one, you just signed a contract. You know, I'm not trying to be that guy to just be the bearer of bad news or anything like that. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm just being honest. You did just sign a 5-year contract, bro. Uh, I don't know what leverage you believe you have, but the leverage you think you have, you really don't. You understand what I'm saying? You really don't have any type of leverage. It's not like you're in the last year of your deal like a Dak Prescott that just got franchise tagged or J.J. Watt who just got released, who just had a year left on his deal. You just signed a fresh new 5-year contract. Now, I understand that the situation with the Texans is not the best. I understand that it completely sucks. I get that. But even if Houston was to trade you, they're not gonna just trade you, not you at least, for absolutely nothing. You understand what I'm saying? I do believe though Cal McNair has clearly just made himself the most incompetent owner of all of football. I don't believe that he just opened his wallet and realized that, wow, I have a cash cow in the form of Deshaun Watson. I'm not saying that Deshaun Watson's a cash cow. I'm not comparing him to one. I'm just simply saying that may be that is possibly the thought process going on here. I'm just making an analogy. I'm not saying that anybody is calling anybody that. I have to mention that because you cancel culture vultures are at an all-time high. So let me just go ahead and make that disclaimer right now. They're not just going to let you walk out the door for anything, especially after seeing what Matthew Stafford just went for, and especially seeing how the league has just scrutinized them has continued to scrutinize them for letting go DeAndre Hopkins go for absolutely nothing. And especially, in my opinion, letting him go for absolutely nothing, which I didn't think was a very good idea. I understand that you were doing yourself a courtesy by letting him just pick his team, but in this situation, you can't just think about J.J. Watt. You have to think about the best interest of the team. And the best interest of the team was, even if you wanted to trade him to a winner, that's cool. My problem is not letting J.J. Watt go. That's not what I have an issue with. My issue with is you had the opportunity, especially this early in the offseason, you had the opportunity to get draft capital back for J.J. Watt. Now you just gave away the only person that could have brought you back any true form of draft capital that was not named Deshaun Watson. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I thought it was a bad idea. You could have traded him to a winner, especially later on in the offseason when people were going to be like, hey, J.J. Watt could be the final piece to our championship team. You understand what I'm saying? They were going to trade that. On draft night, could have been the same thing. But letting him go for absolutely nothing was a bad idea, in my opinion. In this case, Deshaun, they're not going to let you walk out of the door for absolutely nothing. They're gonna ask for at least 3 first-round picks. They're gonna ask for whatever talent they got on offense. They're gonna ask for whatever talent they got on defense, especially after letting go J.J. Watt for absolutely nothing. They're gonna ask for what every rebuildable piece they have on their team. They are going to ask for it. They are going to literally to ask the team that wants to trade for you to gut whatever team they have to get you there. That is just the reality of the situation. Even if you were to go to Miami, they're gonna ask for Tua, of course, but they're not just gonna ask for Tua. They're still gonna want them 3 first-round draft picks now. They're gonna want them 3. They're gonna want the first-round draft pick from this year. They're gonna probably want one for next year. They're probably gonna want the 2 from this year. They're probably gonna want some seconds with that. They probably gonna want whatever talent they got on defense. They're gonna want to ask for that. They're gonna want to ask for whatever receiver they got. They are going to ask for every single rebuildable piece that they have to compete with, and every competitive piece that they currently have on that team, they're going to ask for that back in return. You are that good. I did not mention how good you are at the beginning of the video for no reason, and simply because I thought it was a good intro. No, I did that because that is how valuable you are. The Texans may sit there and try to handle you one way, but they understand with this, what little brains they have left at least, and at the very least with that wallet, that you are a generational talent. You generate a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? You do. I got a Deshaun Watson jersey in the closet right now. I'm not. You are that. I haven't bought a football jersey of any player, well, other than J.J. Watt. Them the only two football jerseys I have bought in the past 12 years, bro. I've owned three in my lifetime. One, my daddy bought me. My daddy bought me one. I'm not gonna say which team it was, but he bought me one. And then J.J. Watt and the Deshaun Watson jersey, bro. Like you are the. I don't buy. I usually don't buy paraphernalia like that. You understand what I'm saying? I usually don't buy things like that. You understand what I'm saying? But when I see a generational talent, especially when it's on my favorite teams, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and copy one. I haven't done that in a very long time. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, Deshaun, just be careful. And I understand that you may possibly want to sit out the season. Look, sitting out the season is not in your best interest either. I understand that all the optics may say it is, but here's why it's not. If you do tend to sit out the season, Deshaun, they don't. They get their first round draft picks back next season. You understand what I'm saying? They get high draft picks next season, and even with that, they can sit there and build around you. They can either build around you or they could draft another quarterback on you and then still tell you to sit on the bench and waste your prime years. These people, I'm not saying that they will, but I do not put it past Cal McNair. I do not put it past Nick Casario, and I for damn sure don't put it past Jack Easterby to say, okay, you want to sign the contract and not play, and you want to sit out? Okay, let him sit, let him ride. It's like a bad girl. It's like that one girl you got pregnant and you really didn't want to, and you got her pregnant with twins. If I can't have you, can't nobody have you. You understand what I'm saying? And we still benefit long term because we get higher draft capital if he's not on the field. So why trade him to a team that's going to come back and beat us, or have him be in the Super Bowl when we can sit here, keep him now, have him right on the bench or play for us until that contract is up. And by the time his contract is up, who's to say he's going to be the same person if he decides to sit out the whole thing? He can't sit out the whole contract. You got bills to pay. I understand you got endorsements. I understand that. But me personally, and I don't think the league personally would like to see you sitting on the bench. You're too good for that. You're too good to be sitting out your prime years in football. I hate to say it, and I know it's a crappy situation, but your best opportunity to win is in Houston. It is. It just is. If they trade you anywhere, it's going to be a rebuilding process that's going to take longer than if you could just do it right here. That's just the nature of the situation. I know it's bad. I know it sucks. I'm on your side, Deshaun. I am. I am. I truly and wholeheartedly believe that the Houston Texans are run by money-hungry buffoons who have no idea what the game of football is, who have no idea what it means to put a winner on the field. And when Rick Smith was doing it, you understand what I'm saying? I understand that he left because he had personal issues, but it seems like the people say, and even I've alluded to it, that the Houston Texans haven't been the same since the 24-0 deficit against the Kansas City Chiefs. I would beg to differ that the team hasn't been the same since Rick Smith, the former GM, has been gone. You understand what I'm saying? Everything since then has all been going downhill. Do y'all really think Rick Smith, the guy who drafted DeAndre Hopkins, would have let him go for running back and some used condoms? I highly doubt it. You understand what I'm saying? Do you think that he would have let J.J. Watt go for absolutely nothing? Do you honestly think this is also the guy that drafted Deshaun Watson? Do you honestly think that he wouldn't have tried to put Deshaun Watson in the best situation possible if he didn't have power hungry Jack Easterby in Cal McNair's ear, or power hungry Bill O'Brien down on the field coaching this team into a disaster when he had a winning championship team to boot? Come on now, think about it, y'all. Deshaun, I'm all for you, my brother. I am. I feel for you. But your best chance to win, your best chance at a great career is right here in Houston. At least until your contract is up. I'm not saying throughout the entirety of it, at least right now in the contract situation you are, don't sit out, bro. Go out there and ball. And I'm not just saying that because I want you to play for Houston. I'm just simply saying from a logical standpoint, when you add everything up, when you look at the entire landscape, when you separate the trees from the forest, when you look at the whole forest and take a step back, your best opportunity right now in the next 5 years is to right now play for the Houston Texans. That's just what it is. Go out there and show everybody exactly who the Houston Houdini is. That's just what it is right now. That's just what it is. I know it's bad, but that's just the reality of the situation. Let me know if y'all think anything different down in the comment section. Just remain logical and respectful at all times, and we can have a discussion. That's gonna be my video for today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for y'all. My name is Rage King. I am out, and I'll be back later on with more videos, more commentary, more good content. Now, hashtag that enough said. Win, lose, or draw, Super Bowl or rebuild. Whether Deshaun Watson on the team or not, and I hope he stays. I really do hope he stays. As always, go Texans. See y'all next time.